Hi there, welcome back. How are you today? So in this one, we're super excited to announce that our Awaken coaching course is ready. I just finished it yesterday morning and I couldn't wait to have today off from my usual work because my car's at the shop, it's at the mechanic. And I thought, I'm going to be able to record all these videos and let people know that the Awaken course is ready. Now, do you feel that you don't know which way to go? The Awaken course is more for people that they're not quite sure of their life's purpose. You're not quite sure what direction to take or which step to take, or not sure how to hear the guidance for your path. You know, if you're feeling a bit lost, not sure, don't know which way to go, which path to take, this was me for so long. That's what I love about all these courses and everything that they've brought together for me, was because this was me for so long. And if I can facilitate this space to shorten the time that you need to be in that space, that would be amazing. But yes, this was me for a long time. I just didn't know what my direction was, what my path was, what my life purpose was. But I knew in my heart that what I was doing wasn't it. I love teaching piano. I've been doing that for 30 years now, and I really enjoy it. That's something that I will probably be doing well into my 90s and however long I'm going to be here on this planet. But that's something that only takes up 2 or 3 hours in the afternoon. It's not my full time. What I wish I could be doing with every single second of every single day, And it kind of started when I started the first book, Your Past is a Gift. As a child, I always had this dream inside of me that I wanted to be an author, that I wanted to write books. But I wasn't sure what those books were going to be. I was just fascinated by books. I loved books when I was little, and I loved reading. I would spend, like I said, in primary school, in my first 7 years, from kindy to year 6, my whole time in the library at lunchtime. I didn't have time for friends. I was too busy learning about the world, or caught in, wrapped in some kind of science fiction book, some kind of fantasy world I was off in with a book. I just loved books so much, as a little one. And then as I went into my adult years, and you get caught up in all this other stuff, like the unforgiveness, which we talked about in the previous video, and being a grown-up, you put your dreams aside and you think, oh, well, that's just kids, a child's fantasy. It's a whimsy, but it's not something that grown-ups do. It's not for adult life, if you like. Once you grow up, that's it. You're grown up. You have to let go of all that, like letting go of Santa. When you had to let go of Santa, that it's not real, that it doesn't exist. It was kind of like that. But there was always this inside me, that what I was doing wasn't what I was meant to be doing. And that's what this beautiful Awaken course is all about. Assisting people, assisting you, in finding your path, in finding your life's purpose, because for me, if you don't do anything about it, you just keep living day to day. For me, there was this underlying frustration always within me that I wasn't doing what I was meant to be doing. This was always in the back of my head, that this isn't my life. That's how I felt. This isn't my life. And it had nothing to do with my beautiful husband or my daughter. It's not about the other beings in your life. It's about you not fulfilling your purpose, that your life doesn't feel fulfilling because you're not doing what you were born to do, what your spirit came here to do, your soul. It came here to do something. It wanted to experience something. And if you're not living your life's purpose, then that's why those feelings are there, the feelings of frustration, or those feelings of there's an emptiness. I don't feel fulfilled. There's an emptiness when that happens. So, my beautiful beings, this is what happens. That frustration, that emptiness in us, it leaks into everything if we don't do something about it, if we don't resolve it, if we don't tap into our life purpose. Now, for me, my life purpose, you know, the books, yes, I was guided with that voice, but I got to Easy Mind, Easy Life, and I lost faith, hope. I'm not sure what the word is, the right word there. I felt like giving up because I thought, well, why am I writing these books? Nobody knows they're out there. You know, I got incredible wisdom and information from them, and my energy shifted so much. You know, just it expanded so much just from those 3 books. And then, you know, it was like, I felt like giving up because it's like, well, what next? What now? What do I do with that? You know, if it's just for me, what's the point? Okay, I got what I needed out of it. Move on. You know, there was no point publishing them. Like they asked me to publish them. My team, my spirit team, they asked me to publish them. What's the point? They're spending all that money publishing them. Nobody knows they're there. You know, those sorts of things. And all of that is frustrating when you feel like you're being called to do something, but you don't have a clear view of the road, you know, that you're meant to be walking on. You don't have a clear view of it. And for me, it was in When Love Leaves, and I started having all those beautiful Reiki moments of knowing that my spirit team was real. You know, when all of that started to come together, and then trusting that whatever they asked me to do was meant for me. This is for my path. You know, things shifted a lot, you know, from then on. So, my beautiful beings, you know, this is an invitation. Does this resonate with you at all? Does this feel like something in your heart that, oh yes, if I could just tap into that guidance, if I could just tap into that wisdom within to know what my life purpose is, what my path is, what I'm meant to be doing. And only you can know that if you feel within yourself you have that emptiness, you feel unfulfilled within you. You feel within yourself that you're meant to be doing something, but you're not sure what that is. You know? Only you can know if this is for you. Now, the Beautiful Awaken course has 3 gorgeous steps. The first step is to awaken your awareness. And that first step will take 4 weeks. The second step is to align to your truth. And that will be weeks 5 to 8. So the next month, if you like. So it's 3 months all up. The third step is to embody your light. It's a really beautiful process. So the first step, awaken your awareness, is where we slow down, take a deep breath in, and we assess where we are right now, in this moment right now. And we slow down and we set our intention. Because within all of us there is a dream, there's a desire. And that is the seed that was planted there by your beautiful soul. That's that dream, that desire, like me writing the books. It's not a child's whimsy. It's not a child's fantasy. It was planted there because this is part of your path. And it's tapping into that. So the step 2, aligning to your truth, is where we start tapping into your intuition, learning how to follow guidance, learning how to listen to that voice. And step 3, embodying your light, is where we start to craft your beautiful soul vision, taking the steps. What steps can you take? There's more to it. It's broken down into the 12 weeks in the link below if this is something that is really calling to you. Go and check it out. The 12 weeks are broken up in there on the website, on that page. So there you can, get a real feel for whether this is, something for you. Is it the next step for you? So I know, I've had lots of students over the years that just had no direction. They just didn't know what they wanted to do, but they knew, just like me, that what they were doing wasn't it, And so, it's been wonderful to watch them flourish. Once they've worked out, they learn to listen to that inner voice. We also have to pave the way. The first few weeks are really about clearing that path. Clearing it, because there's so much in the way of us not being able to see clearly. So there's a lot of groundwork that we do first. Let's clear this and let's clear that out of the way. And the courses and the coaching is all set up a very specific way, in a very specific order. You'll notice that these videos will be in a specific order as well. We're going from the lower vibrating, like unforgiveness, to the awaken, then to self-love will be the third course that we'll be looking at in the next video. All beautiful within themselves, but only you can know within yourself where you're at on your journey. You may have already done so much forgiveness that you're ready for this path of stepping into your life's purpose. And that's okay. That's what this beautiful course is for, the Awaken course. So, my beautiful beings, is it time? Is it your time to shine? To take the steps that you need to walk your truth, to walk your path? What are you feeling within your heart? And again, like we said with the previous one, it's about having accountability. Yes, you could do this course all by yourself, online. But so many people don't have the motivation to do that. And for some reason, this course was more built as a coaching course than the other two. You have the beautiful videos to guide you. I was guided to create videos so that every step of the way you always feel supported. You always feel like we're there with you, me and my beautiful team. You're never alone. Because for so many of us, that has been the issue in this lifetime. We feel like we're unsupported. We're all alone to do all of it. And that's not true. So I was guided to create beautiful videos to keep you going through each week, to guide you, to assist you. Many of the ones in this course especially will be to sit, to close your eyes, because it's really about tapping into yourself, into your own inner wisdom. That's what the Awaken course is all about. So we guide you through that with all these little mini meditations all the way through. So my beautiful beings, is it time? Is it time for you to step into your authentic self? Only you can know that. Only you have the answer to that. Is this video calling you to take a step, to make a decision today that you really want to know what you're meant to be doing, what your path is? So the link will be in the description below, Awaken. And all the information is on that page. Now, what I forgot that's different to the others, because the others are online courses. This is a coaching course. So in order for us to know if we're a fit for this coaching, you will need to sign up for a free strategy session. Now, usually these cost about $149 because it is my time sitting with you and assessing, if this is going to be for you or not. But because you are subscribers to this channel, you are part of this beautiful community, we are offering you this strategy session for free. And as the two beautiful words suggest, strategy session, we are looking at how to put this together for you. But more importantly, when we sit together to have this one-on-one, it's to see if this fits. It may not be the next step for you yet, or you may already be onto the next step. So it's really about assessing where you are on your journey when we do the free strategy session. So all you have to do for that is go onto the link below, and you'll see on that page there's at least 3 different places that you can book in the free strategy session. And then on there, just be aware that you can actually set somewhere at the top, it will tell you to choose your time zone. So you can see there exactly the times that match where you are in the world. So please use that. It's a gorgeous tool on that beautiful calendar that I have on that page. I love that. I went in, I did I was practicing with it, and I didn't realize that it said Canada when I typed in, and so I didn't adjust it. And so it gave me 8 p.m. and then I was freaking out. I don't want to be doing this at 8 p.m. at night. That's when we're getting ready to do all this stuff to go to bed with my daughter and all that. So I thought, that's the nighttime routine. I'm not going to be doing, coaching at that time of the night. Not at the moment. They weren't the times that I had set. And so when I looked at that, I freaked out. And then I realized that the calendar was set to Canada when I booked it as practicing to see how it works. So do make sure that you check out the time zone at the top, adjust it to where you are in the world, and then it will give you the times at the bottom so that you can book it in to a time that suits you. All right, my beautiful beings, and we'll see you there if this is something for you. Awaken. Oh, I was so excited yesterday when I'd finished. Yesterday I finished doing the workbook and putting up all the PDFs that match the videos, because a lot of people like to read the PDFs as they go. So, we've been busy. We've been creating so many courses for you, but my team feels that this is the next step, because everything is in order. Here on YouTube, the videos are all out of order. Sometimes I get questions about spirit guides. Sometimes I get questions about all sorts of different things, and we answer those questions as they come. There's no real order to things here, on YouTube. But in the membership site, things are in a particular order for a reason. This is what I've been guided to do. And in each of these courses, the same. There is an order, and each thing builds on the next thing and builds on the next thing and builds on the next to shift your energy, whichever way it needs to shift for your next step, if this is your intention. All right, my beautiful beings. So check out the link and book in the free strategy session, and I'll see you there with my beautiful team, and we'll see if we can assist you, if we are a match, if this is where you're at in your journey. All right, my beautiful beings. We love you guys. Remember to click like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the messages, and we'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye for now.